Hello, Miss Carson.
Mr. Chandler.
Hey, you're a squirrely little fella, aren't you? This is Rachel's dog, isn't it?
Yes?
A healthy enough looking guy. It's awful nice of you to give it to Rachel, Miss Carson.
I didn't. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. Chandler?
Yeah, I wanted to get a copy of a hunting and fishing magazine. We used to have a subscription. We all lived on the farm, but, well...
I believe it's 35 cents.
Oh, that's right.
I may be wrong. You can look that it's on the cover.
No, you're right, Miss Carson.
Is there something else I can do for you?
I guess I could buy a book, but I'm afraid I haven't done much reading, except for the Bible.
If you'll excuse me.
Miss Carson, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm not very good at pretending, and I've got to mention to you that I don't know exactly what I did to upset you and Rachel this morning when I looked in the window, but...
Why don't we just forget it, Mr. Chandler?
Oh, when I saw the look on Rachel's face after she saw me, I took off. It made me feel kind of, well, guilty. I don't mind that if I at least know what I should be guilty about, you know what I mean?
I really don't know what to tell you, Mr. Chandler.
Well, Miss Carson, if you don't mind my saying so, you got to tell me if I did something wrong. Otherwise, I'll keep to staying off the streets and thinking I'm some kind of monster that people run away from when they see me.
Well, Rachel was obviously upset.
Well, that's putting it kindly, but why is what's bothered me.
I don't know.
I didn't think I did or said anything to upset Rachel last time I saw her. Well, I guess it's just one of those phases kids go through. She sure has changed from the way she used to be. Yeah, that must be it. She's going through her unpredictable phase, isn't that what they call it? Next week, I guess she'll be baking me a cake or something like that. Well, thanks for taking a load off my mind, Miss Carson.
Goodbye, Mr. Chandler.
How'd you know it was me?
Oh, by the confident, aggressive, handsome, purposeful, and yet sincere way that you knocked at the door. When I heard that, I said to myself, self, 'tis Rodney, father's oldest son.
Well, I'm glad I caught you in a good mood. I want to tell you something. I think you might get a kick out of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've come to whine a little bit.
You whine?
Me whine, yeah. Listen, this also may sound very familiar. Dad came to see me. Chopped me to ribbons. Told me that I was hiding, that I was running away from life and responsibility. I told him that I was glad to be out of my grandfather's house and enjoying my new independence and freedom. He told me that it was a big, fat, thumb-sucking cop-out.
Our father said that?
Our father said that.
Well, you want a glass of milk?
No, thank you.
Well, you know, for once, I find myself in agreement with Dad. I mean, he's absolutely right.
You do?
Yep.
But you were always Joe Independent, the guy who would never get in line, the guy who put down anybody who conformed. Now, all of a sudden, you've changed your tune.
Well, with you, independence, freedom, rebellion, it's all a pose, a posture.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you're not the uncommitted man. You're an executive type, a guy with money in the bank, a wife, children, house, and a dog, and a mortgage attached. You're a Rodney.
Look, Norman, I can do anything I want to do.
No, you can't. Look, don't get defensive. I'm not putting you down. I'm building you up.
Thank you, Norman Freud.
All right, let's look at the facts. You've got Sandy for fun and games. You've got Rachel to take long walks with and goodnight kisses. And then, if you offended either one of them, you'd be right there with a freshly ironed handkerchief and everything a responsible young man has to offer.
You know, I didn't come here for a lecture.
Well, you did want a wine, didn't you? All right, answer me one question. What do you want out of life?
What do I want out of life? No commitments, no involvements, that's all.
Okay. That takes care of the negative things. Now, what about the positive things? What about a job with a good future? What about a wife, children, a castle? Everything you told me was so important.
Well, that's easy for you to throw at me. I mean, you lucked out. You have Rita.
I do, huh? That's funny. I had a little talk with Dr. Rossi a while ago. And he said that there's something wrong with Rita's heart.
What? Well, I knew she was supposed to take it easy. But
I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to let me down slowly.
what else did he say?
Just that her condition could get worse. But her condition didn't necessarily have to deteriorate. With proper care, she could...
Well, go on.
I mean, she has to have checkups all the time, and she can't get emotionally or have physical strain. We have to have lots of luck.
Look, she's gonna be all right. She'll be fine.
Sure, I know.
She'll be fine.
Sure.
Now, she can't work anymore, so you're gonna have to put in a couple of extra hours at the garage. And I don't want any proud-mouth dialogue out of you, okay?
Rod, I'm so scared that I could kick myself.
Knock it off.
Rod, if anything happened to Rita...
Shut up, will you? Shut up.
You know, I take back what I said to you. Be the uncommitted, uninvolved guy, and don't get mixed up with a tender, gentle, sweet little girl like Rita. They'll just trap you, and they'll love you, make you need them, and make you want them around all the time. Forever. But it's beautiful. Except times like this. It hurts so bad. Right? It hurts so bad.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
You don't have to read it, Weber.
I think it's the most destructive provision ever entered into a will.
But it's legal, isn't it? I trust you're absolutely certain about that. I love Rachel. Understand, I love her. And one of these days... That day will never come, Chandler. You're gonna stop me?
If I have to, yeah.